Kaia, another great win, another quarterfinal. I mean, how do you put this all into context, given everything that's happened for the last couple years?
I didn't expect that. I hope to qualify and keep going to see what happens with my tennis. And yeah, it's pretty amazing where I'm now compared to where I was a few months ago. So it's great.
What were you doing 12 months ago? Like if it was this time of last year, do you remember what you were doing in early September?
Probably walking with my dog, reading books, figuring out what I want to do in my life.
You say figuring out what you wanted to do. How close did you come to not returning to tennis?
Started playing tennis in January again, and I stopped in June last year.
Were you thinking about not continuing with the career and retiring?
I wasn't sure actually. I didn't set any time for myself. What will I decide at the end? I just try to live normal life and enjoy it, and slowly figuring out what to do.
You come from Estonia, then there is some people from Latvia, some other from Ukraine. How do you explain all this? I mean, it's surprising, it's normal. I mean, there's not a great tradition until 10 years ago, maybe, or 15. Why all these players and good players like you come from these small countries where maybe you don't have that much help when you start your career, or maybe you have, I don't know.
I had really good coach when I was growing up, so I think I was a bit lucky with this. And sorry?
With a good coach at home.
Yeah, at home. And I think tennis is really popular all over the world, so it's normal that players are coming from different countries, and Estonians and Baltics and Russian. I think we are. We want to fight, and we like sports, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, but until 10 years ago, it didn't exist. You know that. I mean, almost. I mean, I'm not talking about Russia, but I'm talking about Latvia. I mean, now we have Ostapenko, Sevastova, Gulbis, and all this. You know, it's a big Ukrainians, Vitolina, and all these others. So it's not surprising. You think it's normal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
You said that you're surprised at what's happened. What's your feeling, and what does it mean to you that you're this far at the U.S. Open?
I'm really happy. I don't know what else to say. And also amazed that I'm that good.
Why?
Why?
Why are you amazed?
Well, compared to where I was a few months ago, I didn't play that well, and I didn't expect me to play that well so fast after starting my comeback.
Still, a few years ago, you had 5 match points versus Kvitova in Wimbledon. So then you had a reason to dream, become a great tennis player. No? Yes or no?
Yeah, I dreamed to be a great tennis player when I was very young.
And now you don't dream it anymore?
Well, I think now I am a great tennis player.
Okay, good.
When you were away from the game, you said you were trying to figure things out. I had read that you went to Hawaii for a while, and you went to Finland and drove on icy roads in like some sort of professional driving school. At what point, what happened that made you say, it's time to go back, I think I belong in tennis?
I started doing fitness in December with a discus thrower. And then I had did it for a few months already, and my feet got better. I didn't feel pain anymore, and then I thought I have already done some training, then why not try to come back?
There is another country about the, oh, sorry.
Kaia, what is it that you missed about tennis? Did you miss anything about being on tour, about having to play professionally, playing at the slams, or was it more just like, I'm going to go try and do this because I just want to try and do it? Like, how did you react? You know?
I missed adrenaline when I am at the tournaments. I missed winning, and I missed that feeling when you play well.
Did you have that feeling today?
Yeah, I have.
Are you playing pain-free? Does anything, are you 100% now, or is it on and off?
It's 100% now. I don't feel any pain.
We don't know who your next opponent will be, so if it would be all right, I'd like to ask you about each of the possibilities. If you were to play Madison, and you've only played her once, and it was a long time ago, so things are a lot different for both of you, what do you think the key to a match with Keys would be?
I think making less errors than she is, because we are both aggressive players.
How would you describe her game, if you could elaborate, and how it matches with yours?
As I said, she's aggressive. It's really tough to say more because she hits hard and she wants to win points fast. And I'm the same.
And how about Svitolina?
She plays more. She makes less mistakes. But I haven't played her for a long time. And I haven't played top players for a very long time. So I don't know yet what to expect.
What's it like to be in that mix now, playing the top players? What feeling does that give you?
I'm just very proud to be that far and to be able to play those important matches again.
What do you think is the biggest reason of playing this good in this tournament? You get better techniques, or you have done a lot of fitness, or you are enjoying playing tennis, or why do you think?
I have always loved being in New York. Even after I went to Hawaii, I came 2 days to New York just to stay in this city because I didn't play US Open last year. And I wanted to be in the city. I like the atmosphere, and I love being here. I love the courts and the climate, and I think that the courts suit my game really well.
Okay, last question, Josh.
There is another country apart from America, New York, where you like to go to be, to practice. Have you been outside of your country many times for tennis tournaments? But did you ever pick another place where to stay, where to live, apart from your own country? And I understand that you don't like to elaborate too much, but you can try.
I love Hawaii now. And I like Estonia. But it's tough to say where I would like to live, except Estonia.
Court, this will be the last one.
Kaia, what do you think, making the quarterfinals here after everything that's happened, what do you think that this says about your character and your game? That you can come 2 years after playing a Grand Slam and come through qualifying and make a quarterfinal?
I think it says I don't like to give up.
And what does it say about your game?
It's still the same good as it was before.